I got them winning 10 games. I think that's a legit 10. And I don't, at me, do whatever you want. I don't care. I got them winning 10.
You didn't say that?
Now you got to go out there and prove it. Now you have weapons. Now you have players. Now you have a year under your belt. Now you got the coaching staff together. Now is the time where you put it together. Because if you don't do it now, the question becomes WHEN.
Jets, Giants, Carolina. There's 3 more, so that's 7.
How are you going to tell that kid there in the middle of the two of you?
If you want to take that next step, you got to win your division. Talking about the Detroit Lions and their strength of schedule, we'll put it up for you. CBS Sports put this out. I believe it was CBS Sports.
It is.
Yeah, okay. The 2022 strength of schedule. And if you look at the bottom of row 2, you see the Detroit Lions in 2022 have the 5th easiest schedule
On paper
in the NFL. The 4 teams ahead of them are all essentially the NFC East.
It is.
It is the Cowboys, the Commanders, the Eagles, and the Giants. The entire NFC East division, 32, 31, 30, and 29. They are ahead of the Detroit Lions, who have the 28th strength of schedule.
It's going to be interesting. You know, you talk about the East, and Maz brought this to our attention last year during the season. You know, they haven't had the same division winner in the last, 10 years or so. Now this would be the 11th year. It bodes well for them. And now you're starting to see why a guy like Jalen Hurts is odds-on favorite for MVP. Now, does that make it right? No. But you can look at the fact that they have a really good team. They drafted well, talking about the Eagles. You know, and what they have on the team, Jalen Hurts, they're going to look good. But looking at the Lions, that's why we were talking about them. We knew their schedule in terms of who they were playing back in February. And we talked about them. We just didn't know exact dates on that, and we didn't know the percentage on how bad the schedule that they had. They got to do something. Like, this is one of those situations where now you got to do something. If you're Dan Campbell, if you're on the outside in, Ryan Armani, and you're looking at Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions, they got to do something. This is when you say, you know what? This is where you take that step forward. This is where you get ingratiate the fans. This is when you change. You say that this is a different organization. You say that this is a different regime, and you're very different than Quinn Trisha and the regimes that came before you. Well, now is the time to prove it, because now you're legitimately tied for 28th in terms of scheduling. The easiest schedule, tied for 28th with that. You look at the teams that they play. You look at what you've added to your schedule. You look at all the excuses that we made last year. We said, oh, you know what? They're undermanned. They don't have anybody at wide receiver. Well, now they have DJ Chark. Now they have Jameson Williams when he comes back. Now you have Quintez Cephas back off injury. Now you have Amon-Ra St. Brown and what he did last year, 112 targets, 90 catches, and 3 or 4 touchdowns. And now you have that. Now you have Frank Ragnow back. We keep talking about how good this offensive line is. Now you have Frank Ragnow back. Now you have Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell's playing in the positions that you want them to play in. Now you have DeAndre Swift coming back. Now go on the defensive side of the ball. You draft Aiden Hutchinson, who's a world beater. You saw what he did last year in the Big Ten, especially in the big games, especially in the big moments. Against Penn State, against Michigan State, against Ohio State, 8.5 sacks. Like, that's what you want. And then if you want to include Iowa in there, he had a sack and he was a player of the game. So now you got players. You bring Charles Harris back, Tracy Walker. You add a couple DBs in there. Now you got to go out there and prove it. Now you have weapons. Now you have players. Now you have people. Now you have a year under your belt. Now you got the coaching staff together. Now you got one of the best defensive coordinators in football who's being poached already. And you saw that last year, the Saints and other teams going after Aaron Glenn. Now is the time where you put it together, because if you don't do it now, the question becomes WHEN.
Can the Lions beat the Miami Dolphins at home this year?
Yes.
Well, the Dolphins are very improved.
They're going to be a good team, but
they're going to be really good.
Are the Lions going to beat? Are the Lions going to beat Miami at home this year?
I can't guarantee you.
I need to know it.
Can they, or are they?
Are they going to beat Miami this year at home?
No.
No. Okay. So then that's 9 and 8.
I second that.
Okay, so then that's 9 and 8.
Why?
I got 9 and 8.
Yeah.
Miami was my
Your tweener?
was my tweener game.
How are you getting 9?
You ready?
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I know how. I bet I can guess how.
There's no
Okay.
sweeps.
Hey,
first of
hold
all.
on. Watch this, Ryan.
There's one sweep.
Ryan, I guarantee you I can guess.
Okay.
Give me a chance to guess. They're going to beat the Commanders, according to Ryan. They're going to sweep the Bears.
Yes.
That's 3 right there.
Yes.
They're going to boom, boom, boom. They're going to split with the Packers.
Yep.
That's 1. They're going to split with the Vikings.
Yep.
That's 5.
That's 2. I mean, that's 5. I'm counting in my. They're gonna
I'll
beat.
count for you.
They're gonna beat the Giants.
That's
Yep.
6.
That's 6. They're gonna beat the Jets.
That's
Yep.
7.
That's 7. They're gonna beat Jaguars.
That's
Yep.
8.
That's 8. They're gonna beat Seattle for 9.
Yep. No, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got them 10 wins.
So you got beating Seattle.
Yep.
That means you got beating the Eagles too.
Forget that.
No, I don't have them beating the Eagles. I got them beating Carolina.
Miss Kerr. So I knew who you had.
I got them winning 10 games. And Miami would be the 11th win of the season.
Okay.
But they're going to lose to Miami.
Right.
I got them winning 10 games. I think that's a legit 10. And I don't, at me, do whatever you want. I don't care. I got them winning 10. Sweeping the Bears, splitting with the rest of the division.
Listen, split the Bears.
I'm not splitting the Bears. Why would I split the Bears? The Bears are not good. If you want to take that next step, you gotta win your division. And I don't think going 4-2 within your division is all that hard to do. Okay?
Okay.
So that's 4-2.
You ain't never put on them shoes, huh?
So you think they're going to go to
4-2.
You never put them
I
cleats
never
on.
came out of the game at Grosse
You
Pointe
also
South
ain't never
High
put them
School.
cleats on NFL.
Well,
Because going 4-2 in the division is tough.
Well,
So you're
ask
going to
Aaron
go to
Rodgers.
Jersey and sweep both Jersey teams.
Dismiss
Yes.
me.
And you're going to go to Carolina and beat the Panthers.
Yes.
At them.
That's 7 wins right there. 4-2 in the division. Jets, Giants, Carolina. There's 3 more, so that's
But those
7.
are all on the road.
That's fine.
Okay. So you think they're road warriors.
Why not?
You ready
Okay.
for this, Ryan and Monty?
Yeah.
6 wins.
Oh, well, that's ridiculous.
6 wins is what you better put on the
1, 2,
calendar.
3, 4.
6.
I got them going 4-4.
6.
Hey, listen, excuse me.
6.
Excuse me. I've got them going 4-4
Six.
on the road this year.
Set.
Is that too hard to do?
6.
Go 4-4 in the friggin' road in
Yes,
the NFL
it is.
In
for
the
the
NFL,
Lions.
yes, it is hard.
for a good team?
Who says they're a good team?
I think they're a good team.
See, I'm only giving you pass because of what you did last year with your prediction in Michigan. So, but that rope is starting to run thin. You're starting to hang yourself. Like 11
This is
wins.
the NFL, man.
I got 10
11 wins?
I'm saying 10 because I'm giving the
Oh,
loss.
excuse me. You're saying 10 for
Yeah.
the Detroit Lions, who
Yeah.
last year were 3-13-1. My apologies.
I think they go from 3 to 10.
How was I wrong? I'm sorry.
They go from 3 to 10.
Right.
I got 6-3 at home, 4-4 on the road. I don't think that is hard to do.
What did that ticket texter?
With this
what did
schedule.
what did the comment guy say yesterday about you? He said you don't know anything about betting.
Maybe.
If you bet on that, I'm gonna have
I'm
to
not
agree with
betting
him.
on it.
If you bet on that, I'm gonna have to agree with him.
I'm not betting on
So
it.
10
you're betting-
wins?
So you think it's way over 6.5 wins? What Vegas has them winning?
I don't care about Vegas. I'm telling you what I got.
Oh, that's apparent.
I'm telling you what I got. I got 6-3 at home.
I beg you to
Maz.
not gamble on any
I'm
of these
not.
games.
Maz,
Enough with that.
What do you have?
I got 7 wins.
You got see
Yeah.
Who they losing? You got them splitting the Bears.
Yes, I got them splitting in the whole division.
You got them splitting the Jersey trip.
I do.
Yeah.
I got them losing on the road a lot, man. I got them losing at Carolina.
How many wins on the road?
I'd have to go over the whole schedule. Look, they could have won 7 last year. We all know that. But they
Looking at the schedule.
didn't. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But they didn't. They are going to be better than last year. For sure. They're going to be better. That's the only thing I could guarantee you on this team. Doesn't mean they can close and win games. Come on, 6 or 7. You got to go with what Vegas tells you. It's 6.5. They're going to be right there. 5, 6, or 7. Take your choice. Those are your 3 choices.
I think the other,
That's it.
But here's the other thing about that, Ryan Amani. You're also taking into account what Brad Holmes and what Dan Campbell did in the NFL draft. You're taking into account Aiden Hutchinson. You're taking into account Jamison Williams when he comes back, when he's ready. You're taking into account, to a certain extent, Josh Pascal. You're taking into account what they did in the draft, what they did in the offseason, and now they're getting players back off injury. I get that. But what you're not taking into account, the New York Giants arguably had the best draft that there was.
That quarterback sucks.
Okay, but now he has a
He
line.
doesn't suck.
He
Now,
sucks.
now he has somebody to protect for him. Now he has his running back. Now he has all his wide receivers back. Now he has Kayvon Thibodeau to help on the defensive side. The Giants got better.
He ain't no good.
Excuse me. The Jets got better. Same team. What are you talking about? The Jets. They picked after us, which means they didn't lose as many
they had a
games as
good
we did.
draft.
They had a damn good draft. 3 first-round studs.
Wasn't better than the Lions.
Yes,
Chad.
it was. The Lions got 8.
Wrong.
Lions got Aiden Hutchinson, Jameson Williams. The Jets in the first round. That's what the Lions got, right? In the first round, the Jets got Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson, and they got Sauce Gardner. 3 in the first round. We got 2 studs. They got 3. Not to mention Breece Hall at the very start of the second round. Don't count them out. They're building something too. With one of Detroit natives or Dearborn natives, Robert Salah, coach. They're building something too. So if you're going to give the Lions credit for their draft, when you're looking at that schedule, who's going to win and lose games, you got to give those other teams credit as well.
Fish, do me a favor. Step out of the box and go stand in between Braylon and Ryan for a second. Go ahead. Hustle.
Don't sleep on what Green Bay did either
Okay.
on the defensive side.
7-win
Okay.
football team.
There's Fish, okay?
Right.
That's Zach Wilson. You just handed Zach Wilson the ball last year and said, you don't really have anything to do here. You don't have a running back. You don't have any people to throw to.
You don't got any
Your
wide
offensive
receivers that
line
wanna play.
Your offensive line is really not that good. Go ahead and try to win some games. How are you going to tell that kid there in the middle of the two of you
With the hot mom.
to go out there and win games? Zach Wilson was drafted high because everyone thinks this kid has it, and he does have it. But you just don't throw him to the freaking wolves. He is going to take a huge step this year, especially with the guys
There you go,
they
Fish.
have back. Thank you, Fish. You go back to the fish bowl.
I'm just telling you, I don't think it's impossible or improbable
Right.
for the Lions to win 6 home games this year. And I don't think it's impossible nor improbable to split their road games this year and go 4-4. I just don't. And if you do that, you're a 10-win football team, and perhaps in this division, you're the division champs. We can stick with this, and I'll tell you who.
Really? Did you just say that?
You don't think 10 wins is winning the division this year?
Green Bay is going to win the division.
Green Bay's a 7-win team.
They're 11 wins minimum.